Brisbane Broncos be the premiers in 2025? Now, we all know how 2023 went for them. They were one of the most entertaining teams in the NRL, having the best attack in the comp alongside the Penrith Panthers. Now, they made the grand final, were in the lead 26 points to 8, and everything came crashing down for them. Penrith Panthers claimed the premiership. Now, some may say that that is the reason why they fell off in 2024. The feeling of just inches away from winning that premiership and letting it fall away from your hand mentally affected them. And when they headed into 2024, everything collapsed for them. Reece Walsh wasn't playing good. Payne Haas had so many injuries. You had Pat Carrigan, the only one that was really putting a lot of effort and trying to be the captain he is, be the leader he is, and try and push the Broncos into the top 8. Now, they fell short with also Kevin Walters facing a sack, which led to so much misery in the Broncos camp. But now we head into 2025. They have a new coach, Michael Maguire, who was the head coach for the New South Wales Blues, who had won the State of Origin in one of the best Origin wins for the Blues in history. He heads to the Broncos, and he could be the missing piece for them. Now, 2024, again, the reason why they failed, I feel, was because of that 2023 loss in the grand final. But I really think we're going to see the best of the Brisbane Broncos this year. Michael Maguire, we know he's a premiership winning coach. He won the comp with the Rabbitohs. Now, people tend to forget that the reason why he struggled at the West Tigers is because they didn't have a good roster. Now, many coaches, if you give them a bad team, they aren't going to do the best. But if you give them a good team, you will see the best of the coach himself, but also the players that are coached under him. You will see players thrive and do the best they can. Like 2014, Greg Inglis, what a season he had. Adam Reynolds was fantastic. He had the players he needed to win that competition. Now again, he has the players that can win that competition. 2023 and 2025, the roster isn't much difference. They still have Reece Walsh, Pat Carrigan, Payne Haas. They have so many good players that can lead them to premiership glory. Now, of course, there's a few teams that are stopping them. You've got the Melbourne Storm, who are looking for revenge as they lost the premiership against the Panthers in 2024. Penrith Panthers, no questions asked. This team has won it 4 years in a row. They're looking for the 5P. You've got the likes of Manly Sea Eagles, who were pretty good in 2024. Knocked out the Dogs in the qualifying finals in, incredible fashion. You got the Dogs, who are looking like top 4 favourites this year. They have a good squad. In the preseason that happened a few days ago, they looked very sharp in defence, and it looks like they're improving. But the Broncos have the players to get back to where they were. They won 50-12 in their preseason challenge. Now, we know preseason isn't a big thing, but it's good to see the style of these teams and how they're going to go in 2025. But Broncos again, Reece Walsh, I think he's due for a big season. 2024, he wasn't bad, but it was a letdown from what we had saw in 2023. This year, he's in for a big season. He's going to score tries, have assists, and be that threat that so many teams saw in him. He's the player that teams are going to want to shut down. Payne Haas, injuries cost him last year, but this year we're going to see a different Haas. The Haas we've seen consistently playing, making meters and being the best prop in the game. He's going to lead them onto the finals and make top 8. Now, the most important one for me, Michael Maguire. He is such an important coach, and luckily for the Broncos fans, they signed him. I see so much potential with Michael Maguire in this Brisbane Broncos team. He's going to get the best out of every single one of them. He's old school, and he knows how to bring the best out of these players. Now, again, people question when he entered Origin, is he going to understand the game? It's a bit changed, it's a bit quicker, but boy, did he prove us wrong. He was phenomenal. And I think now, you could say the Broncos team and the Blues team are quite similar. They have the same amount of talent, very good players, and he got the best out of them. And this is the key. The players, the coach, everything looks good. And I think, as a Dogs fan, I personally believe that they're going to make the 8 this year. Now, do I think they're going to win the premiership? Look, they're capable of doing so. I personally don't believe they will, but I think we'll see a trajectory of Broncos, improving where they went wrong last year. We're going to see them battling for that top 4, and they're going to be big threats heading into 2025. And I think it's only a matter of time before Broncos do win a premiership. So I think we're going to have to wait and see. The key is if their players can stay fit, Payne Haas can stay fit as well, not get injured. And if everything clicks the way 2023 did, everything will look smooth. But the problem is, the Ergeman situation. Now, we all know that when teams have off-field incident in preseason, it affects them big time. As a Bulldogs fan, I've seen it a lot. Corey Haranara and Jaden Okunbor, that we were looking so good heading into that season. Something like that happened, we crumbled. Adam Elliott a number of times was caught in, chaos. It affected us. Josh Adokar, it affected us in the finals. So these things can affect you when you head into the season. Now, Ergeman, he's got suspended, he's got a fine, but he will be back soon. But the question is, will this off-field drama that I know affected Ergeman so much affect the team and affect their gameplay and affect how their season will go? Now, again, only time will tell, but we've got to be careful that these off-field incidents can affect the team and how their season unfolds. So I guess we've got to see. Broncos are in for a big season, as well as many other teams. If you like these videos, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.